It's something a little bit different today because I'm in somebody else's kitchen. I'm with my friend and we're going to be cooking up a vegan feast today. Now, this is one of those recipes that is a reset meal. If your gut has been out of kilter, out of balance, and things need to be reset for whatever reason, it's good to know. It's like having a little bit of gold, a gold nugget in your pocket of what it is that you need to consume to reset your gut. And this is one of those golden nugget recipes that is about what to do when things get a bit wobbly. So in this beautiful Dahl recipe, we're actually going to be using some urad Dahl, which is a legume, bean, legume or pulse. And this one's black urad Dahl. And it's got a hard outside. And what we need to do to make that more digestible is we need to break it down somewhat here in the kitchen. This is where the alchemy occurs. I've now got this in my hand and I need to put it somewhere. We need to break it down somehow. Here, more so here in the kitchen where the alchemy begins, rather than putting too much pressure on the digestive system and requiring all the processing to occur on the inside. We can do more in the kitchen to help with digestion if we know what we're doing and we put the system in place beforehand. So that is why we soak our Dahl, so we soak it overnight, and that already starts the breaking down process. So the phytic acid is going to be broken down, and already some of these beautiful little Dahl pieces are starting to crack. So this is already starting the digestive process. The other thing that we do, of course, is that we cook it, and we cook it quite a bit in order to get that broken down. And then it's about the spices that we add to help with our digestion. So some of the spices we're going to be using is a beautiful Indian spice called asafoetida, which is actually hing. And from the moment I bought this is all I can smell in my pantry. Every time I go into my pantry, I can smell this beautiful asafoetida. What a powerful punch this actually gives to the meal in terms of the flavor, but it's also helping the digestion, especially when it comes to legumes, beans, and pulses. The other thing that we're going to be using to help with breaking it down is this powder that we had to go shopping for, and this was bought at the Indian grocer. It's called Amka, which is, it's actually green mango powder. Yep, green mango powder. And it is dehydrated, it's in a powder form. It's going to be exciting to open that. So we're going to be adding this to the cooking as well. And what this actually brings is the type of acid that is going to reduce the pH of the meal when it's in the stomach, to help with the digestion in the stomach, which is primarily digesting proteins. So all of this, not only does it enhance the flavor and make it delicious and somewhat exotic, it helps with digestion. You want me to pull it out? Yeah. It's in a little foil packet. I can't wait to get this. I can't wait to get this on the spoon and smell it, because I can smell this one, but I can't smell this one. So we've got a lot of things going on here. The base vegetable in this is going to be pumpkin. Pumpkin, as you know, is full of soluble fiber. It is gentle and easy to digest. So this is part of the alchemy of a reset meal. And we're also going to put in lots of ginger, lots of garlic, some onion. Anyway, let's put it all together and see how it comes together in the pot. And part of the digestion is actually smelling the food, and your body is actually sending messages from the brain to the stomach to say, this is going to be coming, this is going to be delicious, and also giving yourself a break from eating all the time, having a bit of a break in between meals to actually feel that sense of appetite. So we're really going to be stimulating our appetites today. Let's get this going. Just measured out 250 grams of red lentils, and we've got 250 grams of the urad Dahl, and we're going to rinse both, but the urad Dahl has been soaking overnight. I'm glad you're chopping the pumpkins.
Yeah, right. Doing such a good job.
Oh. we want 500 grams, which is half a kilo of pumpkins chopped, and we want the skins left on. If you were very unwell, you'd actually take them off, yeah, because you don't want that extra fibre. But we've got all this fibre, which is in the Dahl, that is going to be in this recipe. So a little bit of pumpkin skin fibre. So that's where we get the balance of soluble and insoluble fibres.
My friend is a naturopath. And
Yes.
when I was unwell with my gut, she said, like, you know, the first week do the congee, second week pumpkin, sweet potato, skins off. So I'm shocked that we're putting skin on.
But there's a point where we leave the skin back on, because whilst we want to rest the gut during a time of distress,
Yes.
and we don't want too many fibres, we eventually need to start including them. And that's why sticking to a FODMAP free diet for too long is not going to be good for you, because we actually want that fermenting to occur. It is the bacteria that are doing the fermenting. We need them there. When you're not even tolerating FODMAP foods, low FODMAP foods, this is indicating that you've got an absence of bacteria.
That is amazing information.
So we need to keep it all nice and calm, but slowly introduce. I put a course online called The Fibre Effect. That was what that course was all about. It was about a gut in distress,
Yes.
and how you
Yes.
slowly build the right fibres.
Yes, I saw that.
We've got a nice big pot here, because what we're needing is 3 times the amount of water to the amount of lentils. So I've rinsed the lentils and the urad dal. So altogether, there's 250 of red lentils, 250 of the urad dal. So we need 1.5 litres of water. We're going to bring that to the simmer, and to this pot, we are going to add the asafoetida. That's 1/4 teaspoon. Can't wait to get that out of the container. And we're going to add the green mango, the amka. We're going to add 2 teaspoons of that. We're going to bring that to the boil, and we're going to need to simmer that for about an hour. This is all happening. I just want to put a little bit of that. I want to try it. Oh, yep. You can taste the acid. That's amazing. 3. Plenty of water. Okay, that's going to take about an hour. I finally got it open. Okay, 1/4 teaspoon. This is strong.
It's so strong, isn't it?
Prevent the bloating and the wind, basically. That I like to add to my legumes, beans and pulses is some seaweed. So I'm putting in a couple of little kombu sticks. Yep, here's the chilies.
Ooh, ooh.
Look at that.
Hang on. Let's turn it just a little bit beautiful on the spoon.
Gonna put it, whoa. Okay, so that's chili flakes, and then we're just going to put in 3 whole red chilies as well. Yum. Is it starting to stick a little bit at the bottom?
No, not sticking yet.
Because we haven't had an hour of cooking, so...
No, we might turn it down a little bit. She's simmering now.
And we'll just keep an eye on it.
Yeah. You ready, spaghetti?
Yeah, we're going to put some salt in now,
Celtic salt.
and we will taste it at the end as well. So it is starting to stick to the bottom, but it's actually... It's nearly done. Now we've got this other pot fired up, and we're going to add some olive oil. And there's probably a measured amount that needs to go in, and I didn't calculate that. That's okay. So this is where we would put in any seeds to heat up in the olive oil. Now, the recipe did require cumin seeds and black mustard seeds, and we don't have cumin seeds. We've got crushed cumin, so that's gone in with the other blend of herbs, but we have got brown mustard seeds, so they're going to go in to just to heat up in the oil. And there was a few curry leaves with that. That's probably not the time for the curry leaves to go in, but we're just improvising. So we're going to stir that around in the heat. And then to this, we're going to add 6 cloves of garlic and 2 onions chopped. It hasn't started, the fragrance hasn't come out of those yet, so that's all right. Yeah.
Very important, isn't it? Part of digestion, isn't
Well, it is, because it's sending the message to the brain, and of course we've got this bi-directional pathway between the brain and the gut. We've got the capacity to affect our brain with our gut, our bacteria in our gut, and the communication. Oh, they're starting to pop. And it goes both ways. So that smell has just had this reaction. I can smell this beautiful smell, and I've started to salivate.
Oh, there you go.
Because I'm anticipating the taste of this. All right, this is ready for the, can I put in the onions?
Yes.
Do you want to smell it?
If you turned it up high, maybe it'd smell like it more stronger, do you reckon? But then we have to go too far.
It just, the ginger and garlic.
Change your last card.
Will it?
Yeah.
All right.
And 4. Can you smell that?
I sure can.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ginger could go in now with the onion and the garlic and the mustard spices and the, whoa.
Okay. Do you need that turned down?
No, it's still quite low anyway. Quite a hot heat, isn't it? Okay, so that's 6 cloves of garlic. Sure. That would add more protein. I mean, you're right. If we were really, really going with a sensitive gut, we wouldn't put the onion or the garlic in because that's too many fructans. Yeah, and the peel just comes back up.
Yeah, it just rolls back.
So it said a good knob of ginger, but we're making this recipe our own by adding more of what we like.
Yeah, it happens when you cook, doesn't it?
And leaving out the things that you don't like. Well, yeah. Did you put we put ginger in. I'm just going to add a little bit more of this awesome olive oil in because olive oil is so good for providing those fats that it's actually going to stimulate bile flow. This is the ginger, a really, really good knob of grated ginger. Man, that's hitting my it's hitting my eyeballs. My eyeballs are going to taste it before my taste buds. You reckon it's getting caught behind my glasses? I reckon I need swimming goggles. All right, we are going to add this amazing blend. It's called golden, what is it? Golden. Anyway, there's heaps of turmeric, dried turmeric in this. I'm going to put all the ingredients. Dried turmeric, ginger, there's cumin, there's allspice, cinnamon, cardamom in that. At a certain blend of different teaspoons. So I'll make sure I list how much is in that. And it's just about, oh my gosh. I've got to show you this. Wow. So we definitely need to add. Okay, so we're adding in the pumpkin now. We've got I reckon we've got about a kilo of pumpkin there. That's good. Yum. Don't want it sticking to the bottom. add the, let's add some more water to that. Why not? Just
I was
a little
signing
bit.
to the jug of water, yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit, I think, yeah. It's going in. Oh my Lord. Look at that. We might need that to scrapey scrape.
Okay, you ready?
Now, if you didn't like it that spicy,
Hold tight.
you could actually leave you could get the chilies out at this point. It says it's full. Here we go.
Okay, here's another stalk. Pardon fingers.
Oh, too hot. Wow.
Are you ready?
More salt, more salt. Needs more salt. Yep. I think that's the third time we've added salt to it, so
Just a little bit.
yeah, a little bit each time. Yep.
Because that pumpkin needs to cook into the...
Yeah, it'll all break
beautiful-
down.
Yeah.
It'll all break down.
I'm searching for the chilies.
Yeah, because when it's hot enough, you've got to get the chilies out.
Yes, I put too many in. My friend told me not to. Oh, that's one. And we put dried chili flakes in
Yeah.
there.
So normally I would do one or the other, not both. But you know, some people like it spicy, so you've got to go with that.
Whoops-a-days.
It's good to listen to people when they say they like it a certain way.
And it's good to listen to them when they complain that it's too hot. Where's that bit of seaweed that I was so intrigued with?
It's a big... Well, this is ready. We're going to serve a little blob up and have a try. We're ready for the try. Look, we're going to get a little bit of a sample bowl. Look how that pumpkin has broken down.
Yum.
Oh my gosh, I can smell it from here. We're going to try some. You try some first because I think the cat wants to eat it.
That spice is gone.
Because of the yogurt or because of all the...
I reckon because of the pumpkin.
The pumpkin's so sweet, isn't it? Do you mind if I have a little try of this, please? Or not? Just want to have it.
Do you?
Because you've put so much chili into it,
The asafoetida,
can't have too much because it'll be really spicy for me. I'll have more yogurt. Okay.
yeah. Oh, hot. Yum.
I love the way how smooth it is as it's going down. And then, now,
And bam.
now I'm getting that.
Yeah. A little bit of bam.
Little
Little bit of bitterness, but it's beautiful, isn't it?
So that, yeah, that acid is going to help with the digestion. Now it's hitting the back of my throat. Yum. All gone. Did you eat it?